Hello, welcome. This video is for those Business Plan Writer customers who have got a copy of Business Plan Writer, hear that there is a new version available and want to update it. So here we are on my desktop. I got to go through this process on the video. This is a previous version, it was version 1.4 actually, of Business Plan Writer, and I want to get version 1.5. I've heard there's a new version available. So the first thing you do is go to the website businessplanwriter.co.uk. This is where you came when you bought your version of Business Plan Writer. So you should be able to log in with the username and password that you gave us when you originally bought Business Plan Writer. So I'm going to log in with my username, which I've made for the purposes of this video, Dave Kilroy. And luckily my browser remembers my username and my password, and I can log in. However, if you can't remember your password, you can click on this request new password thing. If you can't remember your username or your password, you can also do the same, because it sends a password to the email address that you gave us when you logged in. If you get into trouble, you can just email us or get in touch with us through the contact us page of the website. But let's log in for now. Okay, so we're logged in now. Now down here towards the bottom left of the screen, instead of the login bit, there's a new link which is called My Account, which takes me to my page. You've got a similar page to this where you can see your orders, your product keys, the things you use to unlock your software, and the files that you can download. So I'm going to click on this one here, which is the .exe version. If you operate behind strict security rule firewalls or something like that, you may need to download the .zip version, but I'm going to download the .exe version. By the way, I'm using Internet Explorer, and for this purpose of this video, I'm going to click the Run option. You can of course click on Save and save it down to save the installer to your hard disk and then install from there. But I'm just going to click Run for now. You get a similar. It's a very similar process if you're using Firefox or Chrome or Safari even. They all give you slightly different wordings, but basically they want to check that you're okay to download software. They usually are less fussy about downloading a zip file than an exe file. Okay, Internet Explorer has now finished downloading the file from our website, and I'm just getting a request now from Windows saying, am I sure I want to allow this program to make changes to my computer? I'm going to click yes, and the installer will now start. It's just checking to make sure everything's okay. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of the website in the background. Now, just to make it crystal clear, this is the old version of Business Plan Writer. This is the installer for putting in the new version of Business Plan Writer. Let's click Next. I accept the terms and conditions. Click Next. I'm okay with where it's going to be. I don't know if you can see there, this version 1.5 blah de blah is going to take the same place as the earlier version 1.4 blah de blah on my computer. Click Next. Yes, I do want a shortcut on my computer. I'm okay with it where everything goes. Click Next. It's copying everything over. It's finished. Now, shall I launch? It's asking, shall we launch Business Plan Writer and exit? I'll say yes. And the launch will now run, to actually run Business Plan Writer. It's now installed on your computer and it's running for the first time. The first time it runs, it is slower because it has to do a just-in-time compilation. The other thing that's happening is because it's upgrading from version 1.4 to 1.5, there's a lot of changes that are being made to the data file. So that's what's happening now. The first time it opens, there's a lot of changing. The original file that you would have had in version 1.4 isn't ditched. And Business Plan Writer is now open. So we've upgraded from version 1.4 to the latest version 1.5 of Business Plan Writer. That's how easy it is. Hopefully you will also find it's no problem. Now, I just want to close Business Plan Writer and make sure that I haven't sown any confusion. This shortcut on your desktop, before we started the update process, took us to the old version of Business Plan Writer. The old version of Business Plan Writer has now been zapped on your computer and replaced by the new version of Business Plan Writer. So this, if you were to double click it, takes you to the new version. So you can carry on using Business Plan Writer as before. You should notice no difference except it's got extra functionality and hopefully is even easier to use. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and good luck in your business planning.